evening. My name is Holly Michelle Johnson. I am a communications major at the University of North Georgia, and I'm thrilled to tell you today an introductory speech about the origin of my name. Now, I will warn you before we get started, this is a story I've heard countless times before from my family, but I hope that you will find it as amusing and as endearing as I have over the years. Now, to begin with, as with most soon-to-be parents who were thrilled about the prospect of welcoming a new little bundle of joy into their home, my mom and dad thought long and hard about what my name should be. For weeks, for months, they deliberated, they compared and contrasted, and eventually they dwindled down the list of possibilities to a select few that they really liked. For example, my mother truly liked the names Catherine Rose for a girl and had quite a few possibilities for a boy. For example, Thomas Patrick and Harry. I was actually due on April Fool's Day, but I came 3 weeks early, so my birth was sudden and unexpected. Following my birth, while still in the hospital, my mother took a much-deserved nap, leaving my dad in charge of my tiny self. When my mom woke up from the nap, a nurse just happened to be in the room, taking her blood pressure and updating her vitals for the computer system. The nurse kindly mentioned in passing to my mom that she really liked the unique name that had been given to the new baby. Now my mom was a little confused because she knew she'd gone to sleep and taken that nap without having named me yet. She quickly looked to my dad and, come to find out, my dad had taken it upon himself to name me without my mom even going so far as to sign the birth certificate, making it official. To say that my mom was upset was an understatement, quite possibly the understatement of the year. Moving on, as I got older, I was very interested in learning the origin of my name, as Holly Michelle were not names that had been on that list of possibilities chosen by my parents prior to my arrival. As my dad likes to tell it, he is a huge music fan, as am I. So both of my names, of course, have musical ties. My first name, Holly, is a tribute to a very popular singer from the late 1950s named Buddy Holly, and my middle name, Michelle, is a tribute to the Beatles' 1965 song, Michelle, which is a favorite of both of my parents. Now, even though Holly and Michelle are not names that were talked about prior to my arrival, I will admit, and my mom does too, that they really fit me perfectly. I honestly can't imagine going by any other names. As I mentioned before, my dad is a huge music fan, and I am as well. I am also a singer. So to have two musically tied names that pay tribute to wonderfully artistic creators and creations is something I'm proud to carry. I will also admit that having the name Holly isn't so bad at Christmas time. Sometimes I grumble about all the Christmas carols dedicated to me, but at the end of the day, I enjoy them. In conclusion, my name is Holly Michelle Johnson, and this was an introductory speech regarding the origin of my name. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed.